Mimi nikaendelea kukaa na wageni wangu hapo, mimi kwangu nikiwa wageni wengi. Until 6 ndio sasa tunasikia ati Kubende amechirusha na tumempeleka hospitali na amekufa. It was just like that. Even me I'll not attend. Because if Bon Khalwale become reckless like that yesterday. I come from Sirisha constituency in Bungoma. I'm the point man for ODM and Raila Odinga in Bungoma County. Yeah.
What can you say about Kubende's death? Right now we are here during his memorial service and people are saying so much about it.
Yeah, it is shocking because even as close friends, we cannot just state authoritatively what happened to our brother. He fell, that is true. At least that one has been confirmed beyond reasonable doubts. But now the intention for him to do that, nobody knows. Because when I arrived in the country, I asked them to come to the house. We usually do this. I travel a lot. Even the other week I was in India. The other month I was in Accra, Ghana. When I come, they always come in my house. We party and so on. This time, I didn't know that Kubende was around, only to realize that he was in the company of Justo Misiko. So we came, we had people there, they started, when Kubende enters somewhere, there is that, everybody likes him, because he sings very well. He started singing, the ladies requested his song, he likes Musa Juma. There's a song called Hero Mundo by Musa Juma. He started singing and people were very happy. Immediately after finishing, rains came. We started drizzling. We went inside the house. So when we went in the house, we parted, people were dancing. But Kubende for the first time, unlike of him, I did not see the Kubende I've always known. Kubende remained silent. But I'm told when I went upstairs to sleep, he started talking and narrating some few stories to the friends that I had left downstairs. So until almost dawn, I saw the gate being open. So sometimes, my friends, that day my bodyguard had gone for a funeral. They were not there. So sometimes my friends can open the gate and then leave it that way, depending on the situation they're in, maybe. So I woke up, I saw them opening the door, and then advised Mundalo, the young man who was my former personal assistant, dropped them. And then in the morning, Joseph Kubende came to pick the car. Mimi nikaendelea kukaa na wageni wangu hapo, mimi kwangu nikiwa wageni wengi. Until 6 ndio sasa tunasikia ati Kubende amechirusha na tumempeleka hospitali na amekufa. It was just like that. Yeah.
Mheshimiwa Nandalo is one of the close friends of Joseph Kubende and friends of Misiko as well. How does it feel when your friend Justo Misiko does not say he will not attend, maybe he could not attend the funeral because of the accusations that have been laid towards him?
Even me I'll not attend. Because if Bon Khalwale become reckless like that yesterday, even telling people that we must go and he must perform ritual so that we be justified if we killed Kubende, that is nonsense. Somebody like Didmas Barasa who killed somebody in the daylight, also accusing us. You don't know how our families are. My family is affected. The people who are close to me are affected. Even right now, when we walk, we fear. That's why I walk with bodyguards. You see, it is unnecessary. Why should I walk with the bodyguards and I'm not a thief? Why? They have laid allegations. Even Didmas Barasa. Today we were at the DCI. We were shown a letter written by Didmas Barasa, linking me direct that I must be investigated. Let me tell you, the police officers are not stupid. The police, upon arrival at the scene, they confirmed what killed our brother, and that is why there was not much to do. Because once the scene of crime, the investigation marries with the postmortem, there is nothing you can say. So imagine you are mourning a friend you have known so many years. Number two, you are the last person to meet him. Number 3, you are being accused. Number 4, to an extent that you fear attending your best friend's burial. So Misiko is right. How can you go? The ground is paralyzed. That these are the friends who killed. You see? So that is why Misiko is justified in saying that.
As a politician yourself, do you link this as a part of political malice to just taint your name?
Yes, of course. How can we kill our brother? Kubende was our brother. I've assisted to Kubende in so many ways. You see me, I don't like lies. Me, if I have assisted, I say, and I'll mention, I say it. I took Kubende to Raila. I took Kubende to France Atwoli. He wrote a book. We paid him $500,000. I was on camera. I took him to my friend, the governor of Tana River. We paid Kubende $600,000. That is assisting our friend. So how can we come then kill? We have come a long way with the Kubende. So these politicians are just making noise, and they have never helped Kubende since. You see, when you ask Kubende Halwale, have you ever helped Kubende? He will say he has never. When you ask Didmas Baraza asks Kubende to come from Bungoma to here, and then he doesn't pick calls. You see, so we don't want politicians making noise about somebody who has died. Let them come up and with the same zeal help people who are still alive. If today we call for Harambe for somebody who is sick, they will not give money. But when somebody dies, they want to show concern. Hypocrite. So if right now me as Moses Nandala, I'm a politician, and if a politician want to plan mayhem, I can also plan. And as a professional, we are going to sabotage the burial of our brother, which I cannot do. But if Ditmas wants to fight with me, let us meet somewhere where there is no funeral in a political field. Let's meet there and then see. But now he cannot go to that extent. We are very annoyed. My family, my sisters don't sleep. Yeah.
And lastly, Mheshimiwa Nandalwe, there is this issue of mental illness or mental health and depression. As a friend of Kubende, did he maybe show signs of having mental depression? And we have heard as well speakers in the memorial service speaking about maybe he was being frustrated by some issues, personal issues, financial, that politicians, some who have gained seats through him, have not helped him.
It is possible. I don't want to talk with authority on this. But the Kubende I've known for these years was not the Kubende who came to my house. Kubende looked disturbed. That is, to be honest with you. He looked very, very disturbed. Sometimes you can be hit by a shock, by maybe the news or an occurrence that has happened that day. Or somebody can be forced to make such a decision by a compound of underlying issues that you are passing through. Yesterday you had an issue, today you are on an issue, last year you had an issue, so they compound it together. Then you say, now this is the last one, I cannot hold it anymore. Maybe that's what happened. But our brother alitukosea sana kutotuambia what he was passing through. We could have done something. He has left us in a lot of confusion and shock. You don't know what to tell people. Sometimes you switch off phones because what will you tell people? Somebody anakupigia simu anaanza kulia. What will you tell? It is, people don't know what we are passing, especially that Misiko. You don't know what he's passing through. Very difficult. Very difficult. Yeah. I think
sana. Niko salama.
Kindly naomba ujiintroduce kwa mafans.
Mimi naitwa Mundalo Advice. I serve on the National Executive Committee of the Jubilee Party as the National Youth Chair. Yes.
Right, today we are here because of Kubende's memorial service, and maybe kindly tell us what is your relationship with Kubende?
Kubende was my very good friend until his untimely demise. We have shared a lot because both of us are in the political scene. He was also in the creative industry. So basically Kubende has been very close. I am the last person who actually carried him when he was going to sleep on that night. So Kubende is basically a friend. Yes.
You saying you're the last person who carried him, and we heard so much about Kubende's death. We really don't know what happened. According to what we heard, alijirusha. But maybe wewe kama rafiki yake close unaweza tuelezea alikuwa na depression ama ni nini ili happen?
Siwezi sema kwamba Kubende alikuwa. Kubende, if you knew him, was a very happy person. Ni mtu alikuwa mcheshi sana. So si mtu unaweza sema you would tell that akona depression or anything. Two, the issue of whether alijirusha or not is neither here nor there, kwa sababu that is now a matter under investigation. That is a matter under the DCI, and I'm sure the DCI will be able to give a very conclusive report. But what I know is that I was with Kubende that night. Tulikaa kwa rafiki yetu, another politician friend of ours, Mheshimiwa Nandalwe. Then nikatoka huko because of mambo ya a bit of alcohol. I offered to drop them off, yeah, so that they don't drive. So I'm the one who dropped him off hapo nyuma ya Lumumba Drive, and that became the last that I interacted with Kubende. Yeah, but until that time he was very okay. I cannot say that he had shown signs of depression. That night he was a bit silent, but then after a while Kubende went back to his element. He started singing. He started telling us his high school stories. He was a storyteller. Yeah.
Okay, maybe does it mean that there is someone behind it? Because now, tumekuwa na speculations ni mingi. Wewe ni close friend wake. Of course, you're the one who dropped him the last night. And also, according to by the comments down there, watu wanasema, kuna mwenye alimdrop, kuna vitu. Sasa, how are you going to tell maybe the people who are watching you according to
speculations, people will talk a lot of things because that is sometimes what people just do. They talk. Yeah. Some are not talking because they need answers. Some are just talking so that they can be able to paint mud on the names of others. But what I have told you, that is the reality of what we know about the last moments of Kubende. So whoever wants to create their own stories would also be able to help us understand that story, because that is the reality that we know. Yeah.
When is the burial and where is it happening?
The burial is on Saturday. This Saturday, the body will be ferried from KU mortuary tomorrow, Thursday, to his village in Bungoma County, Bahai village. That is where the burial is going to happen on Saturday. Yeah.
Maybe, sir, you have something else to add on what you've said?
Nothing much. Maybe just to wish that my brother rests in peace. To wish that, as he always said, that his last moments are a decorated moment. Kubende loved life. I'm hoping that as he goes to heaven, he will be able to put a smile on more and more people. It also just teaches us that life is very transient, and so we should put the best at every other time that we get. That would be my message. And so young people should actually be able to put the best in their lives when they can, because you can see how many people are here. Joseph Kubende was only 40 years old, but you can see the numbers of people who are actually coming to mourn him, meaning he put his life to the utmost best. He tried to live his best. He puts his talents to best use. That would be my message to young people, that let us be able, using this death, to at least emulate that, what? We can put our talents at best. We can do what we can at the time that we can. That would be my message.
Thank you so much.
Asante.
Okay, let's talk to